is the one, right? Please go left and look at number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? The client is not practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Fair enough, I guess. It's not time for dead people's jokes, please. Now we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial. It isn't going to be easy. 10 AM Discord room number 4. Police now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if you'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or the director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can't you get? Shouldn't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. At Global Studios on the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what it means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. So it waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 PM, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at the time. Is it right? You may be in your examination. Yes, Your Honor. How are we on? So, in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah. There's something about that seemed odd to you. Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you had something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I'm sorry I was onto something in there. Phoenix? His alibi holds. Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Is it the one you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. Oh, wait. In the employee area. That's right. There's a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else in the run-through? Oh yeah, that secret lady was sitting there watching the whole time. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. He certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure Joe already heard about this, but Will Powers twisted his ankle during the run through, see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Ruffs on the floor, starving. Oh man. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Can't think of it. There was a plate with some bones out in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. So in the end, you didn't get to know it. Does seem odd now they mention it. Mr. Manella. What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, a good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought you the trailer, thinking I could eat later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed down 10. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. Nobody left the table during the whole meeting. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. What's this what this one's about? I wonder. Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Ruffle. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I called a witness to testify on the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Oh, it's for this laugh. Yeah, we took a break, roughly. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? It was only 13 base 12. Okay. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder on Studio 1, load. That's only just enough time to eat the T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Okay. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva's guess plate. Diva's guess, the producer. To the T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Why is that? I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was fetching a cold, so I played 2 with T-bone steak. Even I had to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol. Well, Phoenix? The testimony was too short to bring any kind of useful information out of. All I have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 at the time. Oh great, is that all? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. Well, 2:30. It's time of death. So I could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. I'm alpha. What the fuck, dude? Okay. How do I prove it though? Oh wait, hold on. How does... I think this is what I need to... I'll use stuff here. Fuck. Or do I just have to press? But didn't I press everything already? Well, we had enough of this pointless line of questioning. Your Honor. Testimony at this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from a trailer went to Studio 1? Agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook till the trial is over. Suppose will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. In 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got just thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Hetsworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record. Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. But you could still probably go through that somehow, like from here or something, I don't know. Like what the hell, dude? How is that the reason they can't go? I don't know. However, the path from there to the scene of the crimes was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Isn't there also the sewers though? The drain? Or that's us to the other place. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but that's where there's a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Monkey. I'm afraid you lose this road. That's enough. This court is further prolong the trial. Jesus Christ. Let's go find some. It's not over yet though. That's all. Discord is adjourned. And we need to load the game. Yes. The right of so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Haha! I thought you might be totally treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. 100%. People in the trailer took a break to the website. Blocked policeman. Texting Mr. So, I've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. But it's over. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn that day. Well, they're taking its decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. At that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. The fucking boy. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Well, this is adjourned for recess. You never know for a district court if an elephant bro. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in the trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I'm strong. Yeah. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more than that. I was wrong. That's all there is. Um, what's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. You are the children everywhere. Sorrel. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Let's do it. 7:50 AM. Okay. Well, this is back in session for trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a great scholar of 23 years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. My god. Nice to see that we're taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand. However, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackings. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You have a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? Do you want me to tell you anagrams with the beard over there? Just be sorry. I prepare a very long day. Incidentally, holographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had the bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Oh my god, okay. Hey, I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if you had the camera on today. It's amazing. You'd better make a note of that in the court record. Cody always carries it though he's still learning how to use it. Rebel, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I went to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked, right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. How? If I had my camera with me, that would have been time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin to semi. Fucking hell. Cross-examination. Be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. True enough. So much saves coming right now. Still samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, it was kind of far away. Huh, he's been awfully awake. Those are taken down. How? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, the kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. The great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If you had your camera. I mean, you weren't carrying your camera then. No, I wasn't. It's like I have it all the time. Really? He seen the killing and freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Yeah. Ah. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? It's right. A word with you. Oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What's this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a camera here. It's kind of a new sort of camera. To explain that. I see. Anyway. Thank you for the follow. Blil. Appreciate it. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Heyo. What's up? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecution. Fucking hell, my tongue. Prosecuting attorney. There we go. No one should lie in court. What do you mean? Or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You have a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. Is that wrong? Steel Samurai rules. Is it all? Well, that was brief. We survived your cross-examination. Oh man. I'm just gonna try this. Okay. Maybe I just press. Because there's not really lemons. Or wait, let me just make sure. Podcast stop moving. This second doesn't seem right. Phoenix? Doesn't seem right because he's being teleported awake. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what it's all. Yeah, I figured I just need to press. So, why didn't you use it? Let's get into that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? A samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai stab. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something is bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of a murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? What the fucking evidence do I have? Oh wait, this. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idols, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Ugh. Come on, think of something. Nothing. Well, Mr. Wright. This is your fair moment making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? You have a certain no. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because of this. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? Wait. What? I guess not. Doesn't prove anything. Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask you the question again. There has to be some evidence though. Is it the sleeping pills? That makes no sense. Maybe at least. I can't even. Oh wait, I'm not even. Unless it's the first option. Maybe. Okay, never mind. Let's do the first option then. So you couldn't watch it. How could you calmly watch a murder taking place at the edge? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I agree with Mr. Edsworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? Yes. So it is evidence. Just which one? Oh, of course, he was. Yeah, that makes sense. I am dumb. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He was entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why could he be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids. Personally not picking. Good job, Phoenix. He was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could have just stand there, watching his hero, and not take a picture. Right. Cody. There's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That was because you wanted to take a picture. But I just received your camera. You weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix. I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. I didn't testify again. Right. You means business. Your Honor. The defense would like to request that Cody Higgins testify once more. Very well. Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Still Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held on my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Something strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. Well, it's a... Hold on. Like... No. Just... I'd like to proceed with cross-examination anyway. Hold on. Breathe! Fuck. When I pick hoses, just hold testimony, there has to be something. Pick up the Dread Phoenix. I don't know what this case is all about. Pop. Live hack. Yeah, I can't be Pops this spike here, Jesus. Jesus. I'm Mr. Edgeworth. I guess that appeared. That's what I hate about corners. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kebabs. Testify, witness, testify. Yips. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Do you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? When your camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. So to take a picture, I really tried. Open the door, so I wished. The lens opened. What did you see? Well, a person on the ground. And to see a samurai. Bruh. Tall? Yeah, told you, didn't I? I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one. Press him hard. God. I definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody? This is not Cody Hawkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved steel samurai, victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some slight evidence. Can I pick holes? Sort of testimony. Has to be something. Pick up the Death Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh, that was correct, I guess. Ouch. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I got to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Where's that? Get them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Why didn't you keep it for your album? Ah, Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. I find this very odd, Your Honor. Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, give you an explanation. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. No, the truth is... Wait, I'm lost. Am I just missing something myself? Yeah, are we sure about this? Yeah, actually. Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Wait, what am I thinking? What is Phoenix thinking, man? Then what the truth is. What is the truth? She's right. Please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos in the book? I want to save again because I'm a scrub and I like saves coming. No, only one reason, Your Honor. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. Give me the Steel Samurai lost. Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There's a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. He had to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order. It's kind of a stunt they're trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. Was Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, and Mr. Hammer had gone to Studio 1 already. That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldback said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the car station at 1 PM. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the car station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. It was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh, wait, what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Yeah, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a clear and decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Is the handedness? I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. Suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all. You want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright? Yes, please, Your Honor. Wait. I think it's here. Seemed no. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate. Might that draw your attention to the number on that gate? Number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Try another 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. My god. I'll use the studio guide now. The body wasn't found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor. Here's a true scene of the crime. Does I swear to murder. Well, Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Path to the trail. Wait, what? Oh, what? Oh, wait, I guess that. Wait, hold on. I was thinking of it the wrong way there. Never mind. So we have heard. Bells locked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose it would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was killed because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in the actuality, the reverse was true. No someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mrs. Salmonella and Miss Diva's guests were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. But we have proof. Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Do we have proof? Yes, we do. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? They're so surprised. Suddenly, I'm not as confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. Defendant Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was struck by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Critical kidnap the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hagen's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Is that right? Hey personal, what's up? And yeah, this game is fun. Yes, Your Honor. Homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? God. Find the answers for me by tomorrow. It's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Willpowers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Oh man. I think it's supposed to be the ticket court to lobby number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We're safe back, yeah, but that's all that counts. I felt seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was really ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course. You're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. No, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Oh what? Oops. Tried the best backspace and press F12 instead. Better not treat with you. 7 PM radical offices. Are we still with Maya or are we with Maya now? Oh yeah, there's a close one. Huh? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. The initial trial system tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new core system they introduced 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Okay, Maya. How would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You and Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Ah. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was to do too, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe you should go talk to Willpowers. Right. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. My headphones band is hurting my head a bit right now. Feels man. And adjusting it just fucking breaks the mic input. Just gives so much noise. You do not look like you're about to burst into tears. Wow, Nick, you must have really worked them in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, good powers. Only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. So there's not really anything I can do to help. Haha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, it's not a laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. She's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hate. Just so you know, like, my yawning is not because the game is boring, because it's not. It's just the talking, like, I guess it's the, like, constant breathing out that's making me exhausted or something, I don't know. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I have only heard rumors anyhow. Did I mean anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. It's something in his work called Vasquez's Eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. No one knows the name Salmonella. I heard it's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call. I can imagine him jumping. God. I'm sorry about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. I just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could you do that? I'm really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Okay. Dolphin backstory is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. I think her guard's down. Yeah. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if you wanted. You eat, you die. Oh god. Phew, she's alive. I was wondering about Diva's guest, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets away. This seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft pushover, just whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. But Mr. Hammer... I don't love what he said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. He dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it. Called him a criminal. A thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. Isn't it me, whippersnapper? My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal powers custom made so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so. It's impossible. She looks so fucking creepy. Big picnic, the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. He knew it from Here, to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me. This time I came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm really interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. It's really taking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Pose wasn't the killer. Oops. You don't have the scandal of Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about the man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer yourselves. Oh dear. Well, shit. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess he was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Okay. Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hama was a very accomplished singer, you know. Sing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Okay. I mean... Wow! It's been years since I saw that show. It's one of those typical summer romance stories. That was great. Typical summer romance with samurai on a horse. Okay, that you don't have anything to say about it, Maya? Huh. This is for okay. Start, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, my hand feels cold. Feels weird. So we're summoning on Team Skis 8. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they Team 6 too. Oh. Not anymore. I know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Somehow that this just feels odd, you know. Can't say that I do. Well, let's go for a try. Sure. Oh wait, this was... Is there something here or not? I guess not. Guess you're not filming today either. I don't want to see them filming just one time. The show will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see the film later. I guess. This is where you found that bowl of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yeah. No, 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 no touching. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces they're off. No, not that. This. You're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capability to make cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. It reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the details on the plate change color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Okay. How goes your investigation? The truth is a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch the suspect. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Don't. How's Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. In the waiting room, and he crushed his paper cup, hot coffee in it. Whoa. Jesus. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. From Italy. Well, hello, TSM. What's up? Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. Of course they did. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Nice to meet you. Oh, I see. Procordio to you too. I probably mispronounced that horribly, I'm sorry. Per second, okay. Do we go anywhere else? Oh, dressing room, I guess we can go here. Oh, hello! What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Will Powers won't be using it anymore, so... I see. That's good. Oh, what? Why? But Will Powers is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. Oh shit. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. So seeing a samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The room? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, the producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. Do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. Oh my god, it's so hard to try and stay consistent with with this. Ah, fuck. They were using the new studio 2. Some other accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. Film set? Was the trailer part of the film set? What do you mean? The Last Steel Samurai? I'm just shocked, but nothing can be done to save it now. However, whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the 7 Samurais death warrant. No. Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want to see Samurai around anymore. They want to forget that all this ever happened. They went quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? Fuck. How can they just do that? Oh, the kids will love the Steel Samurai. It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program stands, it'll be hard for them for sure. Hey, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Yeah, take a look at this. Wait, what? This. And this is? A fan collected list all of these photographs. The kids love this samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so somebody else can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. What it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding? Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. My throat. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, his Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Can't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? His old bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. God. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why did you take over from me? The old wingback doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who did I think ever made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. So you froth at the mouth, Nick. We should keep a safe distance. I want to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols? Nick. Penny Nichols. That's the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about that thing. I heard about the accident. During filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Reaper snappers? Dressing up dirt on someone's past like that? And the reason they departed, no less. Suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that hammer stole powers ghost you. You expect me to believe that's rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof of that hammer stole powers ghost you? I'm sorry, Mr. Holbeck, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers ghost you. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Hmm? Ha! I bet Powers put it in there himself. You know, lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except, I have proof that Mr. Hamels put the pills in. This bottle contained sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. He's all back. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. He's all back. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Let's guess. His ties to the mafia. Silenced that paparazzi. That's the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Port Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. It's all back. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldback. Here, take this. A photograph. Jesus Christ. This is the picture. It's this that's right in the studio too. And we're supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs. There. Up the whole fight. We pushed into other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I didn't feel much like talking about it. I understand. All I did. Okay. Fuck. Ah, my throat. Yeah, it does. Dave Gumshoe might have left by now. He's really thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial. I bet that's what is pretty angry with him. Are we supposed to even stay here anymore then? Do you have anything else to say now? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Why would you? What the fuck, dude? Am I supposed to? Can I examine this for further details now? No, I can't. What am I supposed to? I must go here and ask. It was, but there was no new dialogue options here though. Unless we can present these in. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for you to help me. Sorry. Guess what? I don't know. Or wait, I'm dumb. Of course, I need to go to best guess to show the photo. Yeah. I just somehow forgot about it. He's not even looking. Where? What? Where'd you get that? Well, old back. Old? Where's the security lady? Where's old back, Nick? Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. Oh, wait. Huh? It sounds stronger, don't you think? Wait. Conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more, said the trailer. Oh, God. Nick, she went inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was it that you were talking about? Oh, she's so eager to talk about so it was a guess. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But he used it to draw Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer Cascario went sour of its own accord. But give it a cause. You pressured him. I don't think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? Do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it was an accident? Yo, Chansey, what's up? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. You have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident. And I'm running hard, believe you me. If you mean in this game, hold on. How would I summarize? We found out like the victim was wearing the costume that was like the other person's, and then like the victim had put sleeping pills in the accused's food and stuff, and like it's complicated, I guess. And then if you mean in terms of runs, I had a fairly garbage run earlier today. Was hitless to ONS and then, or to an Rondo, and then I got like, what, 18 hits? In an Rondo and beyond. The secret lady said it was an accident. Oh, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. He jumped on the reporter who brought that food from the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. So that's why she had the photo. You're an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? It's valuable. Boys. Jesus Christ. Of fucking course. Of course they're gonna use the one piece of fucking valuable evidence. I mean there's others, but still. Like, oh my god, dude. Who are they? Professionals. Good at erasing various things. Just under really quick. Yeah. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trans tomorrow. How unfortunate. Shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want these photographs so badly? Is Mr. Hammer's death, no? Why should Deepa's guests care about it at all? Sure, I'll have plenty of time to think about that when we're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! What the hell, dude? Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. Deepa's guests, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. We're looking forward to it. Thank you, mate. Hey, you okay, pal? Sure, I was a little lame in my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice something. I'm sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. That's too much hope. I think I'm sure. Sorry, just... I want to say the line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Just guess. Oh my god. 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. I don't know, but considering it's a trilogy or 4 games, I think in total, like there's a 4th new one. And in everything we are the same character, so... Or I guess, if you mean like non-canonically, maybe, I have no idea. From boredom. I mean, if you don't like this sort of stuff, then yeah, I guess. Personal assistant for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present the decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. This one seems a bit nuts today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss Diva's guest to the stand. Steve's guest is a producer who was present in the studio to trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Steve's guest. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder... Oh fuck. You're in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please keep the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Smoke someone and run out of the fuck up. Yeah. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Oh my god, my ears hurt. Fair. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had salt ate me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Suddenly I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Wait, okay. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you... That's all. Thank you. The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I didn't take me that. But it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over. And I used this van to drive us to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Okay then. I see. Very well. Is right, your cross-examination. It's the final bell, Nick. Let's do it! I think you find anything. I wish you'd say a little more. It's hard. He's pretty used to being with most. I'm sure you'll find some kind of direction in what you said somewhere. If you just press by yourself, yes. Wait, what take? What take? What do you mean? You stop in the employee area. Stop in at the employee area. No. Are always these terrors? Yes. Oh dear. Never mind. Okay. no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness is not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. And when exactly was that? Approve that. Maybe you could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, only this was the Ethiopian right? Hold on. It's I'll take you. What does that mean? It's what I just said. It's I'll take me to Studio 2 bad. Oh, alright. And what were you doing during that time? Not at your desk. Do that to me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat T-bone steak. I've had some evidence that proved she didn't eat the steak. Well, Nick, find anything. I don't wish it to. Oh wait. Steak plate. But this is in a completely different area though. Like this is in the employee area, which was not in the Studio 2 area. It's like, there's the map, hold on. Like Studio 2 is here where the trailer is, and here's the employee area where that place is. There are different things. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Just make a safety save because I'm a save scummer. how did they even know? But what? I'm confused. How did they even get there then? If the path was blocked. That's why I wanted to use this one. Oh, between 2 and 4, so like it would have been opened after the meeting, I guess. Whatever. Wait, no, what? Wasn't it still there when... Okay, whatever. Something. How are you fatigued though? Like... How can I contradict this one? Unless I can use this one still. That makes no sense though, but no, fuck it, let's try it. Why is it? Okay, you were right, but I don't know why you were right. Because that is a contradict, or unless I'm misunderstanding something in this game. But to me, if I'm understanding things correctly, that's a contradiction within the game itself. Because that plate with a lot of it remaining... Wait, no, wait. Yeah, that plate with a lot of it remaining was supposed to be in the employee area, which was on the complete opposite side of the place. Not in there. Whatever. Okay. I guess yeah. Okay. Oh man. Oh well. The body. Oh yeah, hold on. But wait, so okay, so like, let me try to explain. Like, so, Jackhammer put sleeping thing in the food, that plate that we have in the thing. Willpowers ate from that. They were in the employee area. Willpowers ate from that, and then fell asleep because of the sleeping pills. Then Jackhammer took the suit, the Steel Samurai suit, and went to the studio 2. And then something, and the body was like found in studio 1. It's confusing. Huh, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. I say you did not. Wait, are we using a fake So that's what this is. Here is a fake evidence. Unless we are up. Okay, I'm just not gonna say anything until he confirms it, I guess. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This is the plate that Will Power takes. This plate was on the table in the employee area. You can see a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, I remind you it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Marla ate at the table outside the trailer. Go into it. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just bad, I guess. Bad at brain stuff. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to fix it. It's not a really amazing one or anything, it's just the one in the headphones, unfortunately. The plates were bare. That face! This was guess. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not have the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! Elementary. You're eating a boneless steak. That's right. Say you are right. What would that prove? Right, Your Honor. Remember her testimony? That she ate a T-bone steak. She had bone. Correct? I was testing you. Yeah, sure, Nick. Sorry, can I try that one more time? I think I know how. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying yes, Your Honor? As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. The expression says it all, to be fair. Mr. Wright. Isn't this a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Fuck hell. Oh god. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? It's not impossible. Oh wait, now I know. Fuck, it was the fence. It was the fence. Not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. Speak. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes. I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there's proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows the victim himself was holding it. What do you mean you suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, shows proof. Nick. Look the data we have on the summary spear in the court record. Is there something in there that gets you? So I ought to upload the summary spear. Wait. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Oh, fucking hell, dude. What's this? Are you taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the summary spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning. Actions it ran through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon, and pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photo. What is this? Why? That jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. It's a photo of that very accident. The word of this was leaked to the outside. There's a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edward, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 PM on the day of the murder. Miss Diva's guess meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Who thought whether... Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing instead. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How would I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from to the 45. Jack Hammer had been pushed up the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Be surprised. I bet she could do it. When people think they're... Oh my... Okay, not like this. That's right. It's not an episode of That's Incredible. You claim she did everything in 15 minutes. I guess. Show me. Correct. Show me proof. How am I supposed to do that? I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims. Whatever it is. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah. Get another way. So you know what I'm thinking. Huh. I only look at the cold sweat running down your face and know what you're thinking. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had no other way to carry the body, other than with her own hands. For instance. Actually, for that matter, there's no need for her to do that in 15 minutes. There was a way for you to carry the body. Interesting. Let's hear it. Mr. Brian, please show us how she carried the body. Miss Vasquez. You carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the Studio 1 to do it. Recall your testimony. There's to be a... use the vent to carry the body to Studio 1. And before everyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. You're suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done it all alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in a small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win. What? So what happens next? Don't me. Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Ah, I lost. Something like that. I said that. Wait, so you mean... Just guess, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Say. Huh. Are you sure I did? Is it right? We just engaged in a battle of wits. The result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But there's only a possibility. Proof is not a thing altogether. You like decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Wow. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it is the witnesses. Certainly. It just seemed more likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What to do now? I like to testify again. Testify again. I want to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I cannot say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. Where I said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? Ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! I've come so far, only to fail. It seems there are no further questions. I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Miss. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was subjecting your honor. I didn't. For fuck's sake, Edgeworth. Oh my god. I see very well. Your honor. I request that the witness testify again. Are the prosecutors or are you not? Are you bothering me? Are you weak? Oh god. I just want to hear testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Besides worth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat her stuff. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Barely, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, where is Beth? Who knows? Yeah, who knows? But I realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, it's Beth. Oh! Okay, shit, man. I wonder how close to the end of the trial are we? Because I'm like at the point where I need to be stopping, but oh well. I'll just try a bit, I guess, I don't know. I should tell and rolled back, security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldback, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Is it right? Your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her. Right. God. Was the assistant there? Mr. Powers was taken up, correct? So he says. Did no one go to the well? Remember. What? There's this desperate lie in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm. You still seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Would that be the other way around? The other way around. You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Or do you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss was guess. Once again speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking about it logically, I assure you. Also, that he's still samurai costume, ours doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. For powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Verbal, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I'll suppress everything for now. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was 10. When exactly did you and Mr. Manala arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing many bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with someone else's help. Oh. What did I just say? I didn't just say I wasn't stuffing anybody into any costumes. Just try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy. This will continue their testimony. Oh wait. Wait, I already went through this. What was everyone else doing at the time? I was editing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick. What's wrong? God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was. Oh, fuck. Sounds so quiet. I should do something quiet like that. Oh, back. The secret lady. Why did the secret lady think Powers have done it? Just because she's going toward the studio. Right. This is samurai. The detectives arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the secret lady's word. Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, being the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything there I can use. You asked to be left out. Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned. I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There's no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you. Covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bad big wigs at the meet. I'm sure professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to the studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There's a murder after all. If you could think of rehearsing after that. Yeah, I guess. Very well. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, but I just thought I missed a detail or something myself. Order. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Why are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? The restaurant is helping me. This is an interesting case, dude. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of call is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change the testimony to reflect this reason. Okay. How did you know? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. Sal, the director. Find something quick. Oh my god. I fucking what? Dude. This one, but it wouldn't make sense, I think. Like, where would I use it? Because like, if she heard about it from Sal, before the murder. Well, yeah, I guess, but try, I guess. I don't know. Okay, but I guess it works. Okay, thank you. For thinking differently than me and being correct. Thank you. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. Oh yeah, because we... Okay. The person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Okay, yeah. I'm just a really dumb person, I guess. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't Mr. Okay, thank you. That's what remember. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured in the morning. Yeah, like my brain just messed up details all over the place. I read right there because this is a confusing case overall. Order, I will have order. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's use the of this one, I guess. Very well. I have a question up for you. Why do real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd found hard times, but he was a star. Nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, he would need a motive. How would you have killed the victim? There's a reason. It's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay. I'll prove and I'll show it to you. Present to you the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I can't even... Was it this one? This is my proof. This is a photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With the Vasquez's help, the terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, the Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bring us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly. It was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here. If you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who would kill Deepest Guess, not the other way around. What motive would Deepest Guess have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of use for him. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. I need to save, because goddamn, I have 1 HP left. What is my evidence? Okay, allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Can't be the same thing at least. Maybe this. This is my proof. And this is also why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Yeah, probably. Let's try that. This is my proof. And this also... guess it's not easier. Find your marbles. Afraid I have to penalize you. God fucking damn it, dude. Time to brute force. Brute forcing is fun. In before she had no motive. That makes no sense to be the proof. Why if we... I'll just go through the evidence just in case. Whoops. Which ones did we do already? So much evidence this time. So much more difficult than Danganronpa. It's like 3 to 5 max truth bullets that you can use. None of these make sense though, now that I think about it. Like honestly. There's no evidence, yeah, I guess there is no evidence. She had no motive then, I guess. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. This feels like Danganronpa's Danganronpa 1 Chapter 1. If you know, you know. If you don't, I won't say. What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the secret lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill the Vasquez, but so cruel taking advantage of him all those years. Oh. Okay. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It's me. I'll call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. You're too late. No. Miss Vasquez. What happened here? I fell from the stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this... Red pipe, yeah. Oof. It's an accent. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No. Please don't die. Please. What says this? Is Wright. That was again. It's Edgeworth. Where's the Vasquez? The waiting will be your as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Robert. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very like redemption arc for Edgeworth. This called finds the defendant Mr. Bill Powers. Not guilty. That is all. Discord is adjourned. Ah, my throat. Over 21:12 PM Discord to defend lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know. No, that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. I was thinking that he would try to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? What's the evidence? I don't know. Let's say I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Yes, of course. Phew. I'm not sure I wanted to go down that road. Congratulations, Will Powers. Oh. Hehehe. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? Of course not. It's worth. Fuck. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, that's what. Don't waste any time clothing you. No, I really want to thank you. Muskets would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. It's with. Big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh, I see. Liar. Right. Must say, I didn't expect to meet you again after all these years. Meet again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Next to you, I'm settled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of unnecessary? Can't just get in my way. Listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Never show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right? For now we are, I guess. Huh? I get the feeling I'm missing something. In before it just becomes a defense learning instead of help. Yeah. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and it's with? And so this curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accent from 5 years ago. Flag of Town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess. Wait, does it? Nick! This is it! New show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I mean, I was kind of surprised. Didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and the assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Is it great that Phil Powers gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show us how his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Phil Powers. The end of Turnabout Samurai. So I swear it's part of this as well, in some way, shape or form at least. Turnabout goodbyes. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's get to the first bit of dialogue and then. Oh. Yes. 16 years is a long time to wait. Can't imagine how much I've suffered. You suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, it shall have my revenge. I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Jesus. Merry fucking Christmas, I guess. What? Bruh. What? That was Edgeworth, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess that's something to look forward to.